In this video, I'll show you a bunch of tips on keeping outside cats warm during winter. Most are super simple and highly effective, while others are quite surprising. Thanks for having a big heart, and let's start with the first one. The first and most important thing is to ensure they have a warm shelter that protects them from wind, snow, and rain. Cutting down the amount of wind or completely eliminating it makes a big difference in the comfort of the cats. You can achieve that in many ways. For starters, specially designed wooden cat houses provide adequate space and insulation. They do a great job at protecting cats from cold. It would be best if you also got blankets or pillows to keep the cats warm and comfortable. If you live in an area where cats can be preyed upon by larger animals, you can get houses with an additional door for escaping. There are also heated cat houses available, but these are more expensive and you'll have to be very careful to place them in an area shielded from rain and snow. You can choose a sturdier heater like this one instead. I suggest using it to heat a rainproof wooden house. There are also multi-kitty houses like this one, which comes in two options, heated or unheated. However, there are more affordable options as well. You can opt for less pricey cat shelters like this Ottoman. You may think something like that wouldn't do much since the material it's made from is thinner and less insulating than wood, but that's not the case. It can be perfect for mild winters. I actually used one of these for one of my cats before adopting her. The Ottoman should be just large enough to accommodate a cat curled up. This will minimize heat loss. I stuffed the Ottoman with a fleece blanket that helped keep my cat warm and filled up the unused space. I checked to see if the Ottoman was doing its job, and let me tell you, it was extremely warm inside. You'll also have to place this in areas protected from rain and snow. If you're concerned about placing blankets in a cat shelter because they keep the moisture, you shouldn't be. First, cats don't like rain and tend to avoid getting too wet. Secondly, the small amount of snow or water your cat carries on its paws will immediately evaporate thanks to the cat's body heat. As mentioned, I used a fluffy blanket to keep my cat warm and it was never wet. Alternatively, you can use straw inside a cat shelter, but be careful to use straw, not hay. There's a crucial difference between them. Hay is typically used to feed animals and soaks up moisture, making it cold and uncomfortable for cats, and has the potential to get moldy in winter. A wet bed can be dangerous, making cats more likely to get sick. On the other hand, straw, the dry leftover stalks from harvested crops, repel moisture, making it a good alternative for pet shelters. But that's not all. You can set up a cat house or even a box filled with blankets in your garage if it doesn't contain dangerous items for pets. You don't even have to keep the door open. There are many pet doors available on Amazon. A pet door brand to keep in mind is PetSafe. Since your garage is protected from rain and snow, you can add a heated cat bed like this one or a heated blanket. If you're thinking about using heating blankets for humans, don't. Those can get too hot for pets and even hurt them. By the way, all the products mentioned in this video will be linked below in the description. Another plug-in free option for providing extra warmth to cats is a microwavable heating pad. This is a perfect addition to an unheated cat house. I found this top-rated product, which apparently lasts throughout the night and never gets too hot. It's recommended to place it under a blanket, and you should carefully read the rules when microwaving it. The last heating option I want to discuss is infrared heaters. This heating type works by warming the objects around instead of the air. That's why it's highly effective even outside. The heater must be placed away from the animals, preferably somewhere above them. If they're placed too close, it will be too hot, and you'll have to make sure the infrared heater is waterproof. The following crucial way of keeping cats warm during winter is ensuring they have enough food. In winter, cats need more calories to warm themselves up. Dry food is the best option during winter since it doesn't freeze and packs considerably more calories than wet food. However, cats eating dry food need way more water, so that raises another problem. How can you ensure outside cats get enough water? This can be tricky since water freezes in winter. Luckily, there are solutions. First, you should place the water bowl in an area protected from winds to keep it warm for longer. Secondly, consider buying a heated water bowl that prevents water from freezing. I found this fantastic heated pet bowl on Amazon that needs to be plugged in but only works when necessary since it has a thermostat. Plus, it comes with anti-chew cord protection. There are double bowls available that keep food warm as well. I've also found this cute cat shelter especially designed to protect the bowls from bad weather. It's an amazing idea, and you can DIY one yourself if you want to save money. You still have options if you cannot provide your cat with a heated bowl. The first one is to change the water as often as possible. Place it near a warmer area like pipes, or place it in the sun during the day but protected from the wind. Choose a bigger bowl instead of a smaller one as large water quantities freeze slower. Also, you can use an insulated bowl like this one to help keep the water warm for longer. Additionally, Finally, watch out for any signs of illness like coughing or sneezing. A sick cat will have a much lower chance of surviving through winter. If that happens, take the cat to a vet or discuss alternative options. You should also make sure the cat is vaccinated and dewormed on time. Here are some essential tips. Before starting your car, it's a good idea to bang on your vehicle's hood and check underneath to ensure there aren't any cats hiding. Avoid using salt or chemicals to melt the snow around your property. This can hurt cats' paw pads and can be toxic if slurped up from puddles or licked up from their paws. Be extra careful when using or transporting antifreeze. It can be enticing to pets, but it is extremely toxic and deadly if not treated ASAP. If you have any other tips, let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to check out the links in the description. Bye!